Hey folks, welcome back to some more Fate's Grand Order. On our last episode, we stormed our way out of the Atlas Institute after getting the information we needed from it. But Sir Lancelot was also waiting for us outside of that domain, and as any child should for what he's done, Mash wanted to and ended up bonking the bad dad. And after that bout with him, he joined our side and took us to a hidden village where he was taking care of the Holy City refugees and where we were finally reunited with none other than Vinci-chan. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and have a wee gander about this village. So, we have caster, sabers, and assassins. So I think for this wee belt, even though casters are wholly tempting with the vast array of support ones I could choose from, I think I want to go with a rider this time, just on the off chance that there ends up being some kind of caster boss, like a Sphinx. Because heck if I know, it's been a wee while since we fought another one of those. So I think I'll bring a Kentucky since he's quite the reliable single target rider. Albeit it's not the traditional level 100 one that we've seen on my friends list, but I think this lad will get the job done. So, let's see what this is going to be all about. What? No reunion hug? I guess not. That's too bad. I was looking forward to it. Oh, we don't even get to hug yet? Well, I'll just put it down to you being too shy to hug in front of people. At any rate, I can plainly see your happiness, but if you open your mouth that big, you'll dislocate your jaw. I just can't keep it shut. That tone, it's the real Da Vinci. It's been so long, man. Ah, good. Finally connected. It seems like you've returned from the desert zone. Your safety is the most important thing. I see Da Vinci there as well. Yup, all is right in the world. Wait, what? Da Vinci? You mean she left for being so spectacularly blown to pieces? Yeah, how did she live? Oh, Romani, thank you for such an unsightly reaction. When I return, let me test out my new skill, the astronaut home run. Just kidding, I figured you wouldn't be dead. It wasn't a big deal to me anyway. Dave and Mash were all sad, so I read the room and decided to play along. That's all. In fact, your being gone would be nothing more than a nuisance. That's all. Aww! Ooh, this guy's gross. It's not cute when a guy acts tough, especially when he's single and over 30. I'm not acting tough. I'm just glad our helping hand is back. That's all. But more importantly, how did you survive? That staff exploded, didn't it? I didn't think there was any way I could help you. Oh, that was an unexpected development for me too. I thought if I tossed it high into the air, I'd at least be able to avoid instant death, but I didn't expect of all things, the knights leading the enemy assault to jump in front of me and cover me. Can you believe it? Sir Lancelot saved Da Vinci? From far away it looked like a beautiful woman. So, in the spur of the moment... I beg your pardon? Just what are you saying? Phil... That's Lancelot for you. Anything for beautiful women. Ouch! A bird from another round tabler! Yeah, I understand Galahad's feelings. He's not the best kind of dad to look up to, is he? That's right. Gotta think about Galahad's feelings too. Wait, Dave, did you find out the true name of the heroic spirit that fused with Mash? Yes, home run. We hit a home run at the Atlas Institute. We confirmed the name of the heroic spirit lending me their power, as well as the true nature of the Lion King's sacred lance. I'm sending information about the lance now. I see. That's good. I'll leave the report to you then. Senpai, I won't tell the doctor that we looked into Chaldea. Mr. Holmes asked me not to. The truth about the sacred lance, eh? No, that sounds interesting. I'd like to know the details of things up until now too, seeing as I was stuck here and everything. To tell the truth, I've only been able to stand up like this for a few days. Before this, I was confined to my bed. Oh! You were worse for wear, weren't you? Well, I suppose I did hear about your exploits from him, though. From him? Oh, it's you! Me, young lady. We've met once before, haven't we? The group of thieves from the main gate. Those heartless people! I haven't lost it. There's reasons in me eyes. Dollar signs. I had Saruhan assist the refugees fleeing in the opposite direction to us. He's a first-class thief. Sometime after that, he couldn't look after them anymore, so he pushed the refugees here. From then, I had him look into the state of the wastelands. He did some hard work for very little money. You were quite the nuisance there. But well, there's no replacement for Mr. Vinci's wisdoms. Her skills in the wastelands proved to be a highly valuable resource. Like finding a source of water and digging a well in a day, I thought she was a goddess of salvation. Well, that's right, even bedridden. There were things I could do, but that armchair detective work ends today. I'll start with a quick warm-up and move on to some light training. How strong have you all become? How much have I recovered? Let's fight it with a little battle. Wait, a fight? A battle? How did you come to that conclusion? Senpai, Da Vinci is acting weird. What else is new? No problem. Let's have at it. I mean, why not? It's just a wee sparring match, right? Ha 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 ha! As expected of Dave! Well then, while we battle, I'll have you tell me about the secret lands. Fill me in on what the Lion King is aiming for. That's what we call multitasking. And I'm not sure I'll be able to provide that. Wee summarization that you so desire. Maybe post-fight, though. Oh. Well, ain't this a predicament of sorts? Do I go for some NP gauge? That is a tempting prospect, but I think for now I'm going to try and kill as many of these as possible, so we'll do this. Since we do have a buster chain, the big red cards are quite nice, but I doubt I'll be able to kill them in one hit. Yeah, seems about right. Can at least kill two though. Just don't get any crits. Thank you. We do have a Kentucky Brave Chain too. I guess we may as well roll with it. I know it's resisted, but we can get a good amount of gauge here. Because we'll need it for Da Vinci. Assuming that she's sturdy. Can you stop abusing the cat? Okay. So we can build up some gauge of the cat, which is actually a pretty good idea. I think I'll do that, because then we'll have it for the next wave. Yeah. Okay, so we have the NP ready. Hopefully we can get some arts cards with folks like Kentucky and Atalanta. Ooh, that's a little bit rough. I doubt all of them would die too. We'll stun this fella. I actually have a little bit of an idea here though. Just make sure folks are fine. Because this seems to be a pretty scary wave, honestly. Now that stun was mainly for the possibility of that thing evading too, because I think that's just going to be the most likeliest one to survive. Albeit, if memory does serve me well, dolls and what have you generally get a one-hit evade? I don't remember them ever getting a full turn evade, but I could be wrong. But we'll see. At least we can get some crit stars for the next turn though. Oh, well, I guess the quick buff might be a little bit overkill. That's what we call over preparation. Huh. This may not go as well as I'd hope now. Because now we don't have anything to do with that saber obstacle. We do have an arch chain though. Can't complain on that prospect. could do that, but no. We'll just do this. Well, wait, that's Sarhan? That bloke doesn't even have a beard! A whopping 0 damage, okay. Right. No Brave Chain, but I think this is still worth going for. Do I want to go for a little bit of Tamakan P gauge? Sure, why not? Quite close! Oof! That was a pretty big crit though. Buster Chain is quite nice, however. Can we go into Curse? Oh my gosh, we actually did. What level is this again? 1. That's pretty lucky. You know what? Why not go for the Buster Chain? Big red button! Come on! Hey! Wait, is that a caster monument? Let's have a cake. Indeed it is. Oh, that's quite nice. Now here's the thing though. How do we get past Sarhan before he fires off a big move? Because we had an archer here. Not anymore though. I guess just go for MP and hope I can get Cat's MP up. Please? Can you hit the cat? I said the cat. Uh-oh. Well, you know what they say? Sometimes it'd be like that. So, please Kentucky do some work. I tell you can do 50,000, and I think somebody is most definitely going to get a big hit onto them. Probably Mash. Oh, I was just saying it was going to be her. Okay, at least she survived, though. Cap chain, though. Let's go for that. You know, maybe in retrospect, it would have been a good idea to bring the waiver for the NP gauges. Because I could have had Atalantas for the last wave too. Potentially. Ah well, we at least managed to pull through, even if it was a bit of a slow roll. And it very well could have still been one, because what would we have had for the boss? To this day, I still don't have a sorted out single target rider. And that's the truth. Oh, wait, no, there's a smash. And that's the truth about the Sacred Lands. Do you understand, Da Vinci? Oh, so to put it simply, the point of Holy Selection is to select humans, those who won't stray from the path of righteousness, no matter what kind of evil has invaded their hearts. To gather people of lawful good alignment into the holy city Camelot, then absorb Camelot into Rongominiado, thereby creating a sort of space colony that can continue to exist no matter what kind of isolation it is in. In which case, it'd be able to withstand the King of Mechi's incineration. That's the Lion King's goal, yes? That's right. All of us believed that ideal was righteous. Oh. Bedivere, you could say it. Lancelot was wrong. No, I don't want to attack him while he's down. Alright, you're so kind. I like that kind of person. In that case, I'll continue for you. The Lion King had the wrong idea. It's not good to take people's choices away from them. But all of the Knights of the Round Table accepted that idea, albeit at the cost of their own identity. That's because they believed in the past King Arthur. However, the current King Arthur is no longer the same. Right? Why did King Arthur become the Lion King?
That I don't know. At the time we were summoned, the king was already in that form. There's also no indication that His Majesty's heart was invaded by the one you call the King of Mages. There were knights who disobeyed, saying he had gone mad, but really, there is no reason for him to do so.
It's not madness! I mean, the current King Arthur doesn't even have any sense of reason to begin with!
No sense of reason? Are you calling His Majesty a puppet? One that's controlled by Agravain?
Agravain? Oh, King Arthur's aide! Sarahan mentioned something about him. About how Agravain took over the Merchants Guild and lined his own pockets while using his role as royal aide as cover. Well, regardless of what Agravain was thinking, I can explain why King Arthur became the Lion King. She's no longer human, no longer a heroic spirit. Her very existence changed from holding on to the sacred lands for too long.
Her existence has changed?
Yes, she was originally a legend born on this earth, but through the sacred lands, she became one that sits in the heavens. If she had any sense of normal reason, she would focus on improving life in the ideal city she aimed to build. But she didn't choose that. She didn't even think of that. In order to maintain this everlasting world of man she envisions, she turned down all human happiness. This was a transcendent viewpoint that went beyond being cool-headed. She honestly believed this. Mankind is something of value. However, human life has no value. The result was the Holy City, truly a God's perspective. This is what I meant by having no sense of reason. So her existence changed. That's believable. So the King Arthur who manifested in this singularity is, rather than a heroic spirit,
a divine spirit. One of the gods.
So that means a goddess? Not what we should call a god though. The Buddha wouldn't exist without mercy.
But why? Why did it turn out that way? King Arthur was trying to bring peace to Britain, to bring happiness to all his people. Why did the King of Knights turn out like that? Oh.
We'll talk about King Arthur's transformation later. This situation is too dangerous. Not only was the era already in ruins, but building a human world without humanity? If that's the case, even if we beat Solomon and prevent his machinations, the history of mankind will be a mess. The Lion King's sacred lands, the holy city Camelot, will be a cancer even after humanity is restored. Whatever happens, we have to stop the Lion King.
I will have an audience with the king. I will be the traitor. That'll stop the sacred lands, surely.
That's impossible, Sir Lancelot. You received a gift... Oh, I was choking on my words a wee bit there. You received a gift from the Lion King, didn't you? If so, the instant you turn your sword on the king, you will be burned away. I didn't want to say it, but, well... The moment they accepted their gifts, the Knights of the Round Table lost their ability to turn on the king.
Oh.
We have no choice but to join up with Hassan and attack the holy city up front, but... That mighty skeleton guy said he would come to the battlefield, but that alone wouldn't be enough to beat the Lion King's armies. The difference in the forces is too great. Plus, there's the light of judgment too. Attacking as we are now would be suicide, and suicide is absolutely out of the question. I don't mind doing it myself, but to have it done in front of me by someone else would drive me to tears.
We don't have the forces to attack the holy city, but no one else has the strength left to help us. Is that true?
Dave? There is one person, isn't there? Someone does have the strength to spare. King Ozymandias! What if you asked the Sun King to help us?
There's no way! That haughty king would never come to our aid!
Yeah, I'm opposed to that idea too! Besides, once we defeat the Lion King, we'll have to figure out how to defeat Ozymandias too!
No, we may have overlooked that. It's not impossible. If the Lion King is left alone, Egypt will disappear too. He would know that. If we give him our terms, Ozymandias will help us. He would not turn down something to his benefit.
And those terms are? We won't get anywhere if they demand that we hand over Dave, though.
No need to worry about that. He doesn't really like it, but he's simple-minded.
Phil?
He only sides with whoever can win. We'll tell him directly that there is value in fighting alongside us.
Ah, so we're gonna seek another audience with him. Wonder how that'll go though. But alright, so the second blip of this wee note. Let's go. Archers. Well. I think it's time for a waiver. Maybe? Or does that have to be the case? I mean, a Merlin's always an option, but I do prefer waiver when it comes to MP gain. Grant aids. Oh, there's one. Okay, cool. Right, so we just need to change this front line a tad, because I do have 2 AoE Lancers that I can choose now. So we shall have... Where is she? Jilly and Elizabeth. I think that'll suffice when it comes to those, and just on the off chance we'll bring Kyohime as a single target Lancer. Because who knows, there might just be something really tough at the end. Alright, I think this will work out. I hope.
Senpai?
Okay, we're ready to cross the desert. Shall we leave soon, Dave? The group consists of Dave, Mash, Sang Sang, Tota, Sir Lancelot, and his elite followers. It's possible that we'll battle King Ozymandias' forces as well. Sir Lancelot and his followers will have to be in high spirits. Huh? Where is Bedivere? I asked him to contact the mountain people. I had him go to the eastern village a little earlier. He already knows Hassan of the custom, so that should be appropriate, right? Yes, good. Bedivere will have a good rest. You've got quite a good eye for judgment, Da Vinci. Don't praise me as a genius for things which are obvious. You're also quite the servant. Bedivere will let Hassan know that we'll be joining forces with the Sun King, but Hassan is hostile towards the Sun King, so I worry about whether or not he'll accept it. Accepting it is the only option. Alright, I'm going to go too, Miss Da Vinci. I leave it up to you, Saruhan. This is exactly why your grassroots networking will help. Okay. I'll assume it'd be an awkward tack, though. If I could use the young man as an excuse, it should be 50-50. Huh? Me? Yes, you. Could you eloquently and efficiently go and borrow Ozymandias' forces? So wait, if the Enforcement Knights were pretty much created by the Lion King, why are they helping us out? I guess they have personalities of their own, huh?
Sure, Lancelot. 40 Raider Knights are prepared for battle. Very good. The remaining knights will stay here and await information from Bedivere. If the mountain people will accept our invitation, the forces here will move to the hidden valley near the holy city and stand by. Yes, my lord. Good fortunes to ye.
Are you sure it's okay? Fighting the Lion King, right?
Yes, although it might be too late. I made an oath to the king. I chose to swing this sword for him. However, if he has lost his humanity, it is his subjects' duty to set things right. Even if it means people will see me as a monster, now is the time to carry out my final act of loyalty. Hey, let's not get gloomy. First we have to appeal to the Sun King. Right. We have to look as strong as possible and convince him that there's no way we'll lose. Dave, Mash, we won't be able to communicate in the desert, so be careful. Okay, Dave, let's board the new and improved Ornithopter. It's been reborn. A land, sea and air universal mode of transport for 4 people, complete with thrusters and canards. Behold, the Bastion. A universal Bastion? Do you perhaps like Egypt? Yeah, because it's based off of Bastet, right? Woohoo! It's so comfy! Bastignan! Look, it's so cute! Yes, indeed, Sansang. You're the perfect audience! But I'd like you to be careful. It can cross lakes and with the aid of a ram, can even glide around 2,000... I was about to say 2,000, that'd be awfully ambitious, huh? 200 meters, but... in exchange, it's pretty fragile. If it hits even a small golem, it'll fall apart. That is to say, you're going too fast, Dave. I mean, the more I sip on it, the faster it goes. Desert racing, let's go! I understand how you feel, but please calm down, Master. Lancelot and the others are getting farther away. Tota's getting farther away too, and he's shouting something, but I can't hear. In terms of handling a hostile, he's on par with Lancelot. That's my disciple for you. Whatever he does, he's first class.
Which way you going, fools?
There's a purple wall ahead.
Watch out in front! Purple wall? What? Senpai, emergency brake! My apologies! Whoa! We're drifting in the desert!
Holy word!
Those mysterious life forms from some time ago. There's so many of them. They're just like a wall. The ones that lived seem to have multiplied. What marvelous vitality! But it was a mistake for them to try to take their revenge. This time, we'll annihilate those mysterious life forms. Wait. It can't be those squid things saying Hollywood, right? No. 9 of them? Okay, sure. Okay, so I have a wee bit of a plan here. We're not going to use an NP on this first bout, but we are going to use an attack buff, I think. Do we really need that to ensure knocking them out? Just on the off chance, I think so. So, we'll start off with... we can't start off with Joey, so we have to start off with Liz. Hopefully Liz will be sufficient enough. Because I want to try and free turn this, but we'll have to see. Oh my gosh, really? Liz! Liz! Really now? Man! That sucks! Ah, there's an awkward deck again. Ah. At least we can fire NPs off 2 times in a row. And to be fair, it's not really Liz to blame. It's more like I didn't fully sort her out with Fizz yet. Which I really should get on that at some point. Okay. So I think since we still got the attack buffs, we'll use Lizzie's Noble Phantasm here. Because at least Joey has a mana burst of sorts. There we go. Now just the last wave. There's a sturdy one too. Oh, well I think we're fine actually. Because a Buster Chain too. Oh boy. Let's go, Jelly! Yup, that's definitely gonna be good enough. Hey, good job, you three. Okie dokes. What shall be next? Oh, it's night time. And so, having overcome various trials and tribulations, we finally arrived at the Great Temple. Uh-oh. See, we're there, but I have a feeling that there's going to be at least a few Sphinxes to go by, huh? As you can see, in preparation for tomorrow's battle, everyone is asleep now. Thanks for all your hard work, Dave. It's the same as usual, but this time I wonder if you've become a little more masculine. I wonder if that dialogue would change if you were a female master. Would you just say, oh, you've become a bit more feminine? Or maybe you're just a masculine loss. That sounds suspicious. Something's changed. Oh, that second choice is, cheeky. Nah. Let's not go with the cheeky choice. Something? We've been busy with so many things, we haven't had time to say much. Since it's just the two of us, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try and catch up. Well, incidentally, I did have something else. Dave, are you hiding something? Not from me, but from Roman. Ugh, how did you know?
You made eye contact with Mash, right? You seemed surprised. This is the territory of Egypt. The conversation between us won't reach Chaldea. If it's alright, if there's anything wrong, I'd like for you to be able to tell me.
Actually, Roman is.
I see! The 2004 Holy Grail War! Yes, I didn't know that either. I was summoned to Chaldea much later. I only met the previous director very briefly. Near the end of that year, Marisbury died. I didn't know about the relationship between Romani and the former director. Oh, speaking of which, I heard Spirit was summoned into Mash shortly before my summoning. At that time, Mash's condition got worse, and the former director apparently asked Romani for help. Romani learned of Heroic Spirit possession experiments at that time, and seemed to regret his foolishness. He had been in Chaldea for some years, but never realised that that section existed. Of course, I was shocked too, then angry. I wish I'd never been summoned to Chaldea.
But then, why did you stay in Chaldea?
Well, there's a chance the Heroic Spirit summoning could disappear in the future, and I had a scientific curiosity, so I could turn it down. But the biggest reason was Romani. I knew from one look, this is the kind of guy who overworks himself.
Not that he had a secret. Overwork himself?
Romani is only human, not a mage just like you. He experiences various emotions when dealing with challenges. He possesses greater than ordinary gifts, but he's not a genius to surpass other people. That kind of person was carrying humanity on his back, and was becoming desperate. Romani himself didn't know why he would have to do such a thing. He never said it, but I understood that he was at his wit's end, because I'm a genius. That's why I chose to stay in Chaldea. The point is, I couldn't turn my back on Romani.
Is the Doctor a good person? Oh, he very much is.
He's neither, and he's both. I mean, that's what human beings are.
Well, yeah, to be fair, you can have a neutral standpoint, and even if you are a good person, by technicality, you could also very easily become a bad person, huh? We all have selfishness, too, at that, which is technically a bad thing, but not.
But Romani is holding a trump card, I will tell you that. Just as you suspect, Romani is hiding something. Well, it's like the Holy Grail. He's secretly holding on to a means to grant one wish, but he's too scared to even think about it.
Why?
I wonder why! It's simple. If he uses it, he'll disappear. That's why he can't use it. You mean, he'll die? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Dr. Roman's past is a mystery, but he doesn't have any ulterior motives. He will be your ally to the end. That alone I'd stake my title of genius on, so please don't pick on Romani too much. If I had the choice to, I wouldn't, but the game likes doing so. As you know, his will is like tofu. If he loses confidence, it'll have an effect on our chances of survival.
Thank you, Da Vinci.
What? I should be thanking you. It helps you're a thoughtful person. Okay, you should sleep.
Sleep, yes, not asleep.
You should sleep. Our negotiations with King Ozymandias are tomorrow. It's surely going to be a long day. Make sure to prepare for battle.
But okay, ducks. +1 quartz. But right here, I think I'll do one more blip. Or should we save it until next time? Oh boy. We get a chest at the end of this? Well, there's no way that this is going to be the end of Camelot itself, but... I may actually just save that for next time. Yeah, I think I will. I was just thinking about it. I would be a bit more befitting too. So, anyway folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Fate's Grand Order, and I'll see y'all next time as we continue on our quest to fix up this singularity. Ta-ta for now.